Hello. Guess what? It's 11:11 a.m. 11:11 a.m. on the 11th of the 11th. Just squeaked in by the skin of my teeth. How you going? Oh, thanks, darling. My lovely husband is helping me. Whoa! He's helping me destroy my altar. No, he's not. He's helping me get everything done. Thanks, darling.
Do you have no battery?
No, hardly any, actually. So this is the picture frame. Did I tell you about this? That I put a picture of my builder. I'm just covering it for discretion. On my altar. And he said, what is that, voodoo? And I said, no, it's the exact opposite. I'm sending you good vibes. So I don't know if that's helped. How are we all? Just going to light a candle here. I might even light a little bit of incense. 11:11 a.m. on the 11th of the 11th. It's got to be a good thing. Hello, Miss Tracy. Got my amethyst bed here as well, because that's very healing. I think I've shown you a few of these things. I've got my Black Madonna. I actually can't remember where I got her. Oh yeah, no, I did. I got her, I actually do remember. I got her at this shop in, do you know Saint-Sulpice in Paris? It's a really nice part of town. It's just near where I used to live in the 6th arrondissement. And actually, if you've read Dan Brown's book, I think it's the Da Vinci Code. Can't remember now. It was one of them where it features Saint-Sulpice. It's a really nice, beautiful church, and a bit of incense to call in the angels. And there's a sort of a religious shop opposite if ever you go. It's just one of those religious sort of Catholic shops where you can buy stuff. So I've got two Marys. I've got black and white Marys. Although she wasn't really white, was she? She was Middle Eastern, so she was sort of Middle Eastern. And anyway, Black Madonna and regular Madonna. There we go. Let's ring the bell. Ooh. There we go. People saying they were wanting to come on. Every time people say they want to come on and I click and then they decline me, so. All right, I've got a bit of oil here. This happens to be on my altar. It's lavender. I think I probably put it there because I needed to calm down, and it's quite calming. I will tell you about the astrology in a minute. I'm just going to show you my altar. Oof. No, I can't. It's too complicated. Maybe I can put the camera. No. Anyway, it's just on a chair. You know, we're still in limbo here. But astrologically speaking, let me tell you, I'm trying to not show you too much of the messy background, but it's not that messy, but you know. Astrologically speaking, today we are through all the tricky astrology, really. I think, I can't swear to it, but I think it's at 12:50 p.m. this afternoon, so 10 to 1 p.m. UK time, which must be about 1 hour, about an hour and 40 minutes from now, an hour and 45 minutes from now, approximately. We actually go through the last of the sort of tricky energies, and then we move into kind of better astrology for a couple of days. There are still some tense aspects around, but it is going to be easier. So I actually said to my builder, I think I mentioned yesterday, let's sign the contract after 12:50 p.m. So hopefully he's going to honour that. Claire says, had so much anxiety yesterday, it was horrible. There was really difficult astrology yesterday. We had difficult astrology as well. We were not as, like yesterday by rights, you'd think we would have been feeling really relieved because we're nearly at the end of this whole saga, I hope. But we weren't feeling particularly relieved, TBH. We were still feeling a little bit intense. So I want to tell you about my free webinar that I've got coming up. If you love working with the astrology and the energies and the moon in particular, It's a free webinar. It's starting, I don't know when it's starting. I think it's just next week. I don't know. I get confused when I'm doing what. I literally look at my diary the night before and go, what am I doing tomorrow? I know I'm going in tomorrow and going to Hay House to record some videos, but the webinars I'm going to be doing live, and I think it's next week. If Hay House see this, they're going to freak out. They're going to like, she doesn't even know when she's doing it. I don't know these things. I just turn up. I've written them, all the content. Just have to, you know, explain it all to you. It's about basically working with the moon, how to tune into your abundance, how to make wishes that work, how to attract love to you, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, someone's saying they think it's next on the 16th. It could well be. I'm not really sure. But it's sign up. The link is above if you want to do it. It's free. And at the end of it, you will be offered a really big discount on something very exciting. That's all I'm saying right now. Yeah, and it's 3 parts, I think. And will I be doing a Moonology certification? Well, that's a very good question. Let me just put it like this. If you're thinking about doing the Moonology certification, just give it a week or 2, because I might be able to offer you a good price. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, so that's that really. Sign up, join us. It's going to be fun. Even if you don't want to go further with your studies and you just want to do the free thing, just do the free thing. That'll be amazing as well. You will learn stuff. The moon, working with the moon is amazing. You know, if you are watching this and you are working with the moon and you've already seen the power of it, then please, you know, give me a thumbs up or a love or something like that, or a, you know, like or a love, or say something in the comments so other people see this stuff. Oh my God, it just works so incredibly well. Now, does working with the moon work because it's magical, or does it work because when we work with the moon, we feel really like, oh my God, I feel like this is really going to happen. And therefore, it's through the power of our own self-belief that we create. I don't know. If I knew that, I would tell you. I don't know. I literally don't know the answer to that. But I will tell you, it works. In fact, I've invented a new hashtag, which I invented last week. It is new. Nobody else had done it. I did it, and then I looked and it was like, that was it. Hashtag Moonology works. So if Moonology has worked for you, yeah, please put it everywhere you put it. So yeah, I can't do you a card today because I was racing down from the top floor of this house to get on for 11/11 on the 11th of the 11th, because I thought that would be a good thing to do. So I didn't grab my cards. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to finish with a chant to Ganesha. Oh, look, somebody wants to be in my video. Shall I have them on? Oh, they've disappeared. Okay. So, oh no, here we are. No. Here we go. I happen to have a Ganesha right here. Beautiful representation of Ganesha. Again, I can't even remember. Oh, yes, darling. What is it? Oh, my husband's brought the cards down. Oh, thank you, darling. Thanks, darling.
I heard you. I'm listening.
Thank you, darling. He's the best. All right, we are going to do a card. Thank you, my darling. So I was about to say, this is Ganesha, and I do remember I bought this at an Indian kind of shop in London. We have this place called Southall. And it's sort of like Little India, and you can go there and you can buy all sorts of amazing things. I bought lots of things that are on my altar there, actually. And this is Ganesha, and actually, I think it's to put keys on. I think you're supposed to put your keys on there, which we don't use that for that, but we might when we move home. I was going to say if we ever move home. When we move home, hopefully we'll get that on the road today with the contract. But yeah, there's Ganesha, who is the Hindu elephant god that helps us move past obstacles. And because I'm hoping to sign the amendment to the contract today, I'm going to be invoking Ganesha. But since my beloved husband has, let me just put Ganesha back. I've got Ganesha balanced on behind my altar. All right, there we go. And I've actually got a little Ganesha here as well. It's really good to have these things. So yeah, so I put my builder, for those of you who've just joined me, there's my builder, covered up discreetly. That's a picture of him. On my altar, that's a Sri Yantra that's been activated. And to send good vibes. And he was quite happy with that. He said, is it voodoo? And I said, no, it's the opposite. Alice is saying, I love your Ganesha chanting. I'm about to chant to Ganesha, but we are going to do a card. So people have been, my new cards are apparently selling extremely well, which I'm very happy about. Thank you everyone who's bought them. People keep saying to me, the eternal question is, what is the difference between the old deck and the new deck, or the first deck and the second deck? So that's the first deck, and that's the second deck. Somebody actually did an actual comparison on YouTube, and I've put that on the front page of my website, yasminboland.com, if you want to know. And she found them quite different. The first part, she's like, well, they're a bit similar because it's the new moon and the full moon and all that. But then when she went further, she was like, you know, but they're very different here. And I know what I think is the difference. This is my opinion. And this has basically taken me to use them to work it out. Because I thought the difference is, well, with these cards, they kind of tell you what's happening, what you're currently manifesting. And these cards, they tell you what you're currently manifesting, but they go one step further and they give you a little ritual to do, okay? So these cards I kind of use like when I feel like it's all said and done and I really need a straightforward answer about what's coming next, what's going to happen. And these cards I use more when the situation is still developing. And, you know, if I want to like get something over the line, like today I want to get my contract over the line. So what do I need to do? So I'm going to use these cards today because it will give us a little ritual, but I will also do a Ganesha chant. So if you have a question, now is the time to ask it silently or out loud in the comments, wherever, or just write in the comments, this card is for me, this card is for me. So we say this card is for me. Have the card here. If this card is for you, put it in the comments, this card is for me, or put your question in the comments. What did we have yesterday? I think yesterday we had take inspired action. Wendy says these new cards are spot on. They are, I agree. They've been very spot on for me. Have a little peek. Okay, I'm going to need the guidebook for this one. All right. Let's have a look. Oh my goodness. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Here comes the card. Assess the situation. Let's read. So, first quarter moon in Virgo. Stop, breathe, and take stock. Perhaps you've taken on too much. Now is the time to be reliable and practical. Laziness is your enemy. Also, don't be too influenced by the crowd and what they're saying. Do you still want what you used to want and as much? If so, are you really doing what needs to be done to make your dreams real? Express how you feel, but do it without too much criticism of yourself or anyone else. Make an honest inventory about where you could do more to manifest your dreams. Oh dear, gosh. The energies at play here are a mix of flirtatious and shy, inquiring and hesitant. You need to work them in your favor. This card asks you to be mentally flexible. Whatever challenges you face, your current situation is unlikely to be at a total impasse. Well, that's bloody good news. So these cards have a little mini ritual every time, okay? So this is our ritual. The throat chakra, hang on, let's put it down. The throat chakra helps you to express yourself, your desires, and whether you need more time to think about something. It's located at the base of the throat and is a beautiful sky blue color. This goes with yesterday's card of Take Inspired Action. You're right, Wendy, it does. Visualize a column. Okay, we're going to do it. Oof, excuse me. Just get comfy here. Okay. visualize a column of the purest sky blue light pouring down over you as you hold the card to the base of your throat and call in the energies. Here we go. So close your eyes. Imagine a column of the purest blue light pouring down on you. Energies of the first quarter moon in Virgo. Thank you for helping me towards clarity and confidence. Energies of the first quarter moon in Virgo. Thank you for helping me towards clarity and confidence. Okay. I'm going to do the chakra clearing chant because that takes in all the chakras, including the throat chakra, and it needs clearing. And then I'm going to do a chant to Ganesha, and then we're going to finish for the day. So here we go. I'll do the chakra clearing chant first. Hari Om Nam Lam Mam Vam Sim Ram Vam Yam Yam Ham Shiva Ram Swaha Hari Om Nam Lam Mam Vam Sim Ram Vam Yam Yam Ham Shiva Ram Swaha. One more time. Hari Om Nam Lam Mam Vam Sim Ram Vam Yam Yam Ham Shiva Ram Swaha. And Ganesha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And we'll close off with 3 Om Namo Narayanis. Om Namo Narayani. Excuse me. Om Namo Narayani. Hand it over to the Divine Mother. Last one. Om Namo Narayani. Energies of the first quarter moon in Virgo help me to express myself with clarity and confidence. Voila. And if you would like to work more with the cosmos and the cosmic and the energies and the mystic, sign up for my webinar. It's free and no strings, and it's all good. See you tomorrow.